Christian Henneke here in sunny South Florida. Having a great time with my family down here this week. Doing some house hunting and exploring and all kinds of fun stuff. I've got a topic on my mind waking up today. Actually, I made a video recently talking about what I did in my marketing to kickstart my business and hit momentum and all that. And it made me think, it wasn't really quite the point I was hoping to get across. I think I've got more clarity, so here it comes. Shortcuts. How do you go from just starting, maybe you've been around marketing, but you haven't made more than a couple grand a month, or you haven't sustained more than a few grand a month in your experience in your career, and you see Facebook posts, you see emails all the time. People made, somebody that made $11,000 yesterday, or $20,000 last week, or $80,000 last month, and it just drives you insane, right? I've been there. I know what that feeling is like, to look at an email or Facebook post or somebody doing a screenshot of their back office showing that they made $100 million while they were taking a nap on the beach yesterday. The kind of stuff used to drive me crazy, and and then one day I decided to take action, and I stopped paying attention to some of these. Well, you know what? I stopped paying attention to all the gurus. I locked in with one company, with one particular mentor, and I just went for it. And I did everything that was recommended, everything. And I did it big, and I did it fast. I did it as aggressive as I knew how to do. I didn't make excuses. I didn't buy my own excuses anymore. And the point I want to really make here is, I get people asking me, well, what traffic do you use, or do you do Facebook PPC, or what are you doing? How did you do it? And the lighting's so much better this way. Right there. Now I'm holding my phone over a canal. That's probably not a great idea. There. So how did you do it? And I haven't had the best answer, I don't think, until now. I've got more clarity. So the answer is, you do everything, and you do everything big, and you do everything hard. What does that mean? It means different things for different people, probably. When I launched into Dropship Domination 3.5 months ago, I had maybe 1,200, 1,300 Facebook friends, something like that. And I posted, I made the most of my Facebook wall, I made the most of my YouTube channel, I made the most of my email list, I made the most of contacts I had in my phone. And kind of like I was saying in the other video, I didn't leave any stone unturned. And I want to speak, though, directly to this idea that there's some system or some, something that came out last week that 1,000 people on Facebook are all excited about, some secret meeting or a secret system, or something that's automatic, some new platform that's amazing. I didn't use any of that. When in 2013 I made over $200,000, over $250,000, I didn't use any systems. I didn't use any gurus, $99 system, automatic anything. I built a list. I engaged my audience, and I kept doing that. And however I had to build my list, I did. However I felt like, I became passionate about what I was doing. And that passion for me, I'm not able to contain that just to Facebook or just to, whatever kind of marketing I'm doing. I meet the pool guy here, and I can't help myself. I ask him if he has anything going on the side. Do you do any... do you work online at all? Have you ever thought about it? And it's not I guess maybe I'm naturally outgoing in that way, and maybe that's a challenge, something you're going to have to sort through. But I'm going to tell you this: there's no shortcut to $20,000 or $50,000 or $100,000 a month. You're going to have to get your hands dirty. Do yourself a favor. Stop looking at these stupid posts on Facebook and these stupid emails trying to get you to buy the latest, greatest, automatic, make money while you sleep kind of junk, because it's junk. I look at so much stuff, and I didn't a year ago. I do now because my organization gets hit with it, just like I got hit with it, just like I get hit with it. And I had to be sure it was junk. I've looked at, I don't know, 3-4 dozen of these quote unquote, magical systems, and I have yet to see a single one that's not just a magical way to get $99 out of your pocket, or $49 out of your pocket. So it's a distraction that doesn't serve you. So tune all that out. Focus on list building. Bottom line, and get good at engaging your audience. Figure out who you are. When I first started list building and engaging my audience, I had no idea who was I. I've never done this before. So the tipping point for me in engagement came around the time I was finally willing to put myself on camera. What does this be now? 13, 14 months ago? I'd never seriously turned the camera on myself, joking around with the family or something, but never for business application. I have never felt comfortable, until a year ago. I never felt comfortable on camera. I could never do what I'm doing right now, casually, just didn't happen. So what I started doing was filming me goofing off with my boys or my family out hiking, and just talking about, hey, I got this business started, and it's been, the training has been good, and blah, 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 whatever, saying whatever is just on my mind. And they'll see my boys goofing off in the background, and people saw me. My list, your list, are people. And when they see you being a regular person, being yourself, you don't have to sound smart. You don't have to say things like, I made $700 while I was sleeping last night. That'll come later. What you can say right now is whatever is happening for you right now. And if you started yesterday list building and you've got 4 people on your list, make them a video. Engage the audience and focus today on growing your list. Do that as aggressively as you can, and that's all I did. That's all I've done. It's taken me from broke, totally flat broke with no plan, to having a huge asset in my back pocket no matter where I go anywhere in the world. As long as I have internet, I can make money. So I hope that inspires you. I would love to collaborate with you and work with you. If you're seeing this and you're in my organization and you haven't pinged me lately, don't be shy. I really am serious. I love collaborating and working with people to help them build a list, build an audience, whatever form that takes, whether it's a Facebook fan page or an AWeber or a get response list, whatever it is. I want to help you with that. I can help you with engagement. I can help you be yourself. And if you commit to that journey, if you really commit to that journey, you know what you could do? Just commit to yourself to do a 90-day push. That's been in my mind when I really kicked into gear last year, and then I did it again here with Dropship Domination. In my mind, and actually to my wife, I tell my wife, for the next 90 days, pretend I'm not here, because that's what it's going to be like. I'm going to be a crazy person, completely focused, obsessed. It's like I treat it like I just spent my entire life savings, $2 million on a franchise. I'm not coming home. I'm taking a sleeping bag, and I'm going to sleep behind the counter, for as little sleep as I can get away with. The rest of the time is me investing in my business, making sure it's solid. So that's the kind of commitment I brought, and you can see the kind of reward that can bring. I don't know if I need to do an income disclaimer or not, but if you come here and you be average and you're typical, you'll get average and typical results, and that's the bottom line. Buying a platform or a system or some magic, that does not exist. It's not going to happen. You're not going to get lucky. Please don't expect or hope to get lucky. It's not going to happen. Get your hands dirty. The work isn't that hard. You'll probably enjoy it, and it'll serve you for the rest of your life. Have a great week.